Welcome back to my channel. I'm Derek Moss, and this is my 3-step process on how to do the fastest backstroke to breaststroke flip turn. So in backstroke, we're used to finishing with our lower shoulder arm. The first step to learn the backstroke to breaststroke flip turn is by working on finishing with our upper arm.
Traditionally, we tend to rotate our finishing arm to the bottom of the pool. This is faster in a normal finish because it allows us to use our rotation to get closer to the wall. However, in a backstroke to breaststroke turn, we rotate the opposite direction to our upper shoulder in order to drive the rotation and flip. The upper shoulder finish is difficult to complete without practice, so I tend to go through this 3-step progression in order to learn the process. After a simple stationary rotation to get comfortable in the finishing position, the second sequence involves a single stroke into that same place. We then work towards a full finish. One thing you should note is that you should be able to comfortably complete this finish on both arms.
The second step, once you've mastered the finish, is by practicing rotating onto your stomach and flipping into a turn.
Before we add the flip, we need to be able to control our momentum and use our hand to rotate onto our stomach. We can then start practicing pushing down into the flip turn. At this point, all that's left is bringing the legs over and adding the push-off. We can then work towards farther and farther away from the wall. And remember, you should be able to do this on both sides.
So the third and final step is crucial. In order to avoid disqualification, after doing the flip turn, when we're pushing off, by the time our feet leave the wall, our shoulders have to be at least perpendicular or 90 degrees to the ground. I actually was disqualified this at Nationals a few years ago, so it's important that you learn how to do it correctly first.
Interestingly, the most popular YouTube video on the topic shows incorrect technique throughout the video. We can see multiple instances of the swimmer pushing off almost directly on her back, which is exactly what I got disqualified for at Nationals in 2019. In my opinion, it's much easier to start by learning the right technique than learn the wrong technique at first and switch it later. For this reason, I put a big focus on having our shoulders situated past 90 degrees as we push off the wall. After we can consistently execute the turn at lower velocities, we can eventually increase the tempo up to full speed.
All right, that's it for today. Please subscribe right here and like down below if you enjoyed the video.